EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for April 26, 2019. For your Friday, plenty of clouds around. Scattered showers will be a part of this morning, and that will extend into at least early afternoon, and then we might get a little bit of a break before the next line of storms move its way eastward. And we're going to be warm sectored here, and that's why we're going to get this opportunity for storms today. This is looking at early afternoon, and at this point, you have a warm front situated up here like this and a cold front back here like this. So you're right in that little warm sector, and we have to watch for some stronger storms possibly, but I don't think you're going to be really maximizing their potential because of the fact that we're not going to have any clearing in between. It might shut off, precipitation might shut off for a little bit, but you're still going to remain cloudy. So I don't see this being a big severe weather day, although as we get forward in time, and I'll show you that here when we get to the NAM, there will be some very strong winds not too far above the surface, about 1 kilometer above the surface, and if we get any heavy rain, it won't be hard to transport some of that down to the surface, and you get some strong gusty winds and widespread 50 miles per hour or greater with those heavier cells. And here's what the global models show in the afternoon, or afternoon, early evening, and you see that line of storms coming eastward, but this is going to shut off rather quickly, and I do think it's done before midnight in just about everywhere. And then we are dry here on Saturday. So let's get over to the NAM high-res future simulated radar, and I'm going to start this off at 7 a.m. this morning. You see plenty of scattered activity, generally light though during the day. The stuff we're going to have during the day is going to be generally on the light side, and just widely scattered stuff here going through the course of the morning. So this is looking at noon, and then we might have a little bit of a break in here for a few hours into the parts of the afternoon. And then you might have another round of showers and then another break. But here's that line of storms that's going to make its way eastward. And this is looking at 5 p.m. You can see a pretty good line here just north of where that warm front is. Okay, so the warm front, again, it was extending out here like this. So wherever that warm front sets up is going to be critical for these storms. If you're south of that warm front, you do have the opportunity for some stronger storms moving eastward with this line. Okay, so we're going to watch out closely where that front is going to be, because that will determine who gets it and how far north it gets. And you can see as we go forward in time here, this is now looking at 6 p.m. and is getting over to the far eastern parts of Pennsylvania, Lehigh Valley, all the way down to Lancaster, and getting ready to head towards Philadelphia, which we'll do at that point. So it seems like you get a little bit of a warm wedge in between here that you could get some stronger storms. But see the darker colors here, the reds? This would indicate some very heavy rain. And again, just 1 kilometer above the surface, you have some winds that are about 60 knots, or in some cases even higher than that, at least projected by the NAM the NAM 3 kilometer sounding. So if that's the case, it won't take much for some of that to transport down. Now, you don't have 60 knot winds or greater coming to the surface necessarily. There is a surface, a little bit of reduction from that level up in the atmosphere down to the surface, but again, it's not that far to get those winds to come down to the surface, and especially with heavy rain, that can be brought down pretty easily. Once it does cross the Delaware River, though, it does weaken, so it gets into Philadelphia. Might have some interruptions this evening for both Reading and Philadelphia Phillies, which are both home, so we probably expect those games to start at least in a delay, if not canceled altogether. And then once that moves through, we just have some showers remaining behind that until the front completely clears through, and that might not be till mid to late evening. Again, once we get into the overnight, these showers are going to pull away. This is looking at 2 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, and that pulls away, and then we will have a nicer Saturday coming. But it is going to be a lot cooler and a lot windier on Saturday now, and we actually stepped down projections for high temperatures on Saturday now in most places to be stuck in the 50s for highs and maybe near 60 or 62-ish down here by Philadelphia. But in the interior, mid-upper 50s is all you're going to manage for highs here on Saturday, despite partly to mostly sunny skies, and it will be breezy, especially early on. Winds 15 to 25 miles per hour, maybe some gusts higher than that, especially early on Saturday. Then I think it calms down in the afternoon. Once we get to Sunday, we are going to have probably call it mostly cloudy skies. A few showers will start working their way in during the afternoon hours, and you can see that here. Not a real big deal, but it's enough to give you a few showers. Again, during the afternoon hours and into early evening, and then that quickly moves away. And then Monday, we're back to partly to mostly sunny skies again, and near average to high temperatures. And then once we get into Monday night, here comes another wave right along another boundary, and we have the opportunity for more showers overnight Monday night. It does look like it's going to wrap up either early Tuesday morning or in the pre-dawn hours on Tuesday as of right now. And then we have some clearing in the afternoon, partly cloudy skies. Now, right now, Wednesday now looks dry, but we have another system coming in from the west that's going to affect our region. It looks like on Wednesday night and Thursday with some more rain. There's going to be a recurring theme here with these frontal boundaries kind of stuck near our region and these waves just moving and traversing the boundary from west to east. That's going to be a recurring theme. So you're not going to be able to have a dry stretch here going forward for probably the next week or two here. So it looks like this is going to be a pretty active time frame going forward. This is going all the way through Thursday in our 7-day outlook. And this is probably our next opportunity for some showers at the end of the 7-day period. So there's several chances. But there are some breaks in between, and when they do have breaks, you will have, partly to mostly sunny skies, and you just got to catch it right and time it right so that if you have any outdoor activities planned, you can work around that. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for April 26, 2019. Have a great Friday.